Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with some IL-2 Sturmovik. Now, we're going to be looking into the Newport 11, which just came out recently. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to take it up to the air. Okay, so first of all, we're going to just pick a free flight right there. Going to go to the Entente, find the Newport 11, and then we're going to hit this little... Alright, and we're going to take off here in just a second, but let's go ahead and hit the setup. Let's take a look at specifications. If you want, I don't feel like I need to sit here and read this entire thing. If you wish to see it, just go ahead and pause the video and read this as well. But I will read some highlights. The Newport 11 is the baby. Okay, great. Some Newport 11s were equipped with special rails mounted on their wing struts to fire the rockets. It says missiles, but they're not guided of any kinds. They're rockets. And 9-cylinder rotary, 80 horsepower. And it's a 2-hour nominal power combat endurance. A 3-hour cruise with minimal. It has a Lewis gun, which can be up to 2 Lewis guns. Alright, let's hit this setup. Let's take a look at this plane. Let's get rid of that so we can actually look. It's a nice looking plane. Wood fuselage. Double wing. It's got that signature small wing on the bottom. The gun is mounted above because it's not synchronized. Okay, let's take a look at some modifications. Okay, we can do the twin overwing. Of course, that's the way I'm going to go. Got the Lapierre rockets. Not doing that. The Aldist sight. I think I might select that. I don't know what the difference between the collimator imported from Britain. And then there's an emitter, an altimeter, a compass, a clock, and a cockpit light. Okay. Well, I don't want any of those. Don't need any of those. All right. And we have a... convergence. We really don't concern ourselves. We can number our plane, but what's more important is what are the skins that are included with this plane. Well, we got the RFC, got the British roundels. I love that. And then green paint, right? Kind of like the camel and all that. What is BMA? Is that Belgian? Because look at the red, yellow, and blue. Yeah, I think it's Belgian. Escadrille N124. That looks pretty good. I guess that would be French. RFC, Royal Naval Air Service. That's nice. 124, the Indian. Is this the American Escadrille? And then there are some pilots. We got Nevers, Tarascon, Lecomte, Gunnemeyer, which I think he's like one of the most famous pilots of the era. And Baraka, who I don't know who that is, but he looks Italian because look at the green, and okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna fly with the standard RFC. Okay, now before I get started, I noticed that I didn't put these numbers on there, but when I restarted this mission, it put these numbers, and I like where they put them. They're like super far back in the tail. I wonder if I go with like that and that. Yeah, and I like the two-tone. I love it. Let's do that. I had to change to on the ground because it started me in the air and I wanted to take off and power up the engine and all that. All right, so we are on the ground. Okay, it's got me sitting a little bit off center. I'm gonna have to lean center. Yep, that's the center. That's where okay, so I'm leaning a little bit. I'm leaning. I got my elbow rested on my left arm rest. Okay, I am zoomed all the way in, zoomed all the way out. I'm actually sitting back in my chair right now. Okay, that's actually not bad. Maybe if I do that, that'll be better. Okay. I didn't put all the gauges in here, but here we got a couple of extra ammo drums. Looks like there's 2 over there and 2 over there. That's good because I got 2 guns. Is that my gas float right there? It looks like it. Let's get this thing started. And it's a rotary engine too. Okay, so I don't want to go... Well, where'd those trees go? They looked like they were right in front of me, but I don't see them. Should be able to just take off straight ahead. Okay, here we go. %, throttle or so just to get started. I don't want the torque of the engine to pull me off to one side or the other. Okay, and it's in the air on its own. Let's put a little bit of challenge to it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Gauges. Okay, it doesn't like climbing like that. You can see it's dropping. I mean, it's in red. I'm actually going to the yellow marker for whatever reason. There's no special reason, it's just on there. Okay, it's climbing pretty good. I'm already at 1,000 feet. Okay, I'm leveling it out, just kind of going for some speed. Still gaining. Even with the nose down the way it is, below the horizon, I was still gaining altitude. Okay, now I'm not. $150. Okay. Turn red at about 140. Okay, I seem to have pretty good control over the plane. Alright, I think I've got a pretty good grasp of its handling capabilities. Mark it. Interesting. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to just break it off here and we're going to go do some dogfighting with this. Alright, I'll see you in just a second. Alright, we're back in the air. I set up, I went ahead and put all the gauges in here. So we got a clock, we got our compass, right there. And okay, we got a Fokker. D7. Okay, this is going to be challenging. But I also put unlimited ammo just so that I could have a number. I set it for 5 waves. Oh yeah, I forgot I got to lean. Okay. This Newport 11 is holding its own against this Fokker V7. But if the D7 pilot was a little bit better, it's also trying to do a turn fight with me, and I think the Newport 11 might be a better turn fighter. I'm not going to hit it. Maybe if I only had one machine gun, I might maneuver a little bit better. It sounded like I was jammed, so I went ahead and unjammed. See, it gets me to bounce, and then it stays higher than me. See that? Almost lost a little bit of lift there. I got the speed though. Okay, he's working me to the left. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now I got advantage over him. I was trying to get higher. Sensitivity or something. I'm deliberately bringing this fight down to the ground. Let's see what he's going to do when I get super low to the ground. Give him some long range low. Trying to reload. There we go. That's still only one gun. There we go. Oh. Okay, so that was just a little bit experience in dogfighting. I'm not going to go ahead and do the whole 5 rounds. It would just take too long. But I will fly in and try to find a nice place to land and just see if I can bring this in. And I think I'm gonna land in that yellow field over there, just to see how complicated it is to land this thing. Another D7? Oh my gosh, did I set it for D7s? I thought I put random. But that's okay. Okay, there is a pickle switch. Not really a throttle. Wow, this thing really wanted to, I wonder if I damaged my wing. I bet you I did. But I lived. Alright guys, well that's the end of that first look at the Newport 11. I was going to say Newport 17, but the Newport 11. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next videos.